Hey guys, Ivan here, and in this video we got a couple of very interesting bodybuilding updates, but we also got some really exciting, some really interesting news. And we're gonna start this video with this news. It's about Mr. Olympia. So the Instagram account Mr. Olympia LLC and IFBB Pro League posted this message by the owner of the Mr. Olympia, Jake Wood. So the news is about Mr. Olympia and the qualification system. From now on, it is dramatically changed. From now on, top 5 is not going to be qualified for the Mr. Olympia. It's only going to be the top 3, which means we're gonna see more of those top guys in the shows over the year, which is, I think, awesome. However, if you look at last year, it wouldn't change anything as far as the Open Olympia, because 5th was Big Ramy and 4th was Brandon Curry. Both of those guys are former Mr. Olympias and they are qualified for life. So last year it wouldn't be any different. However, this year it might be different. It might, because this year, like last year, we have 2 Mr. Olympia winners, potentially, probably, most likely in that top 5. So, Brandon Curry and Hadi Choopan. Last year it was Brandon Curry and Big Ramy. Big Ramy is not competing this year, but we have 2 Mr. Olympia winners. So maybe if those guys, if Hadi Choopan and Brandon Curry are 4th and 5th, then I guess the top 5 will again be qualified, but who knows what's gonna happen, what's gonna be the outcome. Anyways, they posted this news and they say, in recent years, the top 5 finishers in the Mr. Olympia division have received an automatic qualification for the following year's Olympia. But after consulting with the IFBB Pro League, we have decided to make a change. Starting with this year's event, only the top 3 in the Mr. Olympia will automatically qualify for the following year's Olympia. We are making this change in an effort to add some additional star power to the various regional events held worldwide. So, there you go, guys. You can tell me down below, what do you think? Is this better or worse? I think it's better. I think it's awesome to see more of those top guys in other shows, like the Arnold Classic or some other shows. I think this is really awesome. They will take away some spots of some weaker bodybuilders, but I think that's fine. I feel like last year we had way too many bodybuilders in the open division. I think 36 was the number. And now with these changes, like stopping the qualification by points and also qualifying only the top 3 automatically, I think we're gonna have less bodybuilders, but the quality of the Mr. Olympia Open Division will be higher, of course. And I think this is actually a great thing. Whatever you guys think, make sure to let me know down below in the comment section. Alright, next in the news is, well, it's not really an update. We don't really have a physique update of Hadi Choopan, but we got something very similar. By the way, I don't know if you caught that moment just a second ago when Hadi and Bonek got into almost a fight on that stage. Nobody talked about that before, I just caught it here. Anyways, Hadi Choopan posted this physique update at 8 weeks out. So he says, look at the 8 weeks out video, then stay silenced until we meet on the stage again. And in this video, which was taken 6 weeks ago, basically, he looks almost stage ready and he looks freaking dangerous. Like, he looks really freaking good. And earlier I said if Hadi places 4th or 5th, but realistically that's not gonna happen. This guy is for sure going to be at least in that top 3. More than likely top 2, maybe he will even repeat. I don't know if he can repeat, but when I'm looking at these videos, it's really hard to say that anybody can beat him. But this lighting here is really flattering, and once again, this is at 8 weeks out. Which does mean that his conditioning is better, but who knows what could have happened in those 6 weeks. Maybe the reason why he didn't post anything recent is because something went wrong with his physique. We saw what happened last year with Big Ramy. Like, everybody and their mother were saying that Big Ramy is easily going to win the Mr. Olympia. They were posting such awesome photos. He really looked like he's gonna bring his absolute best. Everything really seemed like that. He was just trying to hype himself up for the last time, for the final time. They knew very well that Big Ramy's career was over, pretty much at that point, like as the Mr. Olympia winner. but they didn't want to say that. They wanted him to be at the top until the end, until the show happens, until he officially loses. So who the hell knows what's gonna happen with Hadi? Like, we didn't see anything recent. I mean, he could be like 10 times better. Not very likely, but he could be a little bit better. And he could be 10 times worse. That's also a really big possibility. At his age, I mean, after so many freaking million shows that he's done, I mean, who knows what can we expect? We know that he's not like the freshest bodybuilder up there in that top 5. I mean, all the other guys are young, up and coming. Derek, Nick, you could say Samson, he's not the youngest, but he's kind of fresh. Brandon Curry, also not so much, but that's why we kind of don't really see him winning the Mr. Olympia, most of us. And Hadi, even though he does look really impressive, and we know that he has pretty much all the tools necessary, like he has a very complete physique, he has that crazy maturity, he always brings great conditioning, he's massive, but he's also like not perfect, he's not, undeniable. Like there are some flaws that can be exposed by some other guys, like his back would be drier and more detailed. Like his waist is not bad, it's good in the front double, but in some poses it does look a little bit blocky, especially compared to guys like, I don't know, Samson, Derek. Like his forearms and arms don't really look that big, and like there always were some things that are a bit suspicious in his arms and delts, so he's definitely not perfection. He has flaws, and on any given day he can be beaten by quite a few guys. Last year he was the best package, he was the most complete package, he had the best combination of muscularity and conditioning, and just overall it was a really good package. But I think this year some people will surpass him, I still believe that, even though he does look crazy here. Take a look at Derek Lunsford. Man, what the hell is this? What the hell is going on here? Look at this freaking back. I mean, we knew that his back was insane, even in the off-season. But now that he's actually in condition, and he didn't lose a gram, an ounce of muscle, he actually probably got even bigger and fuller. At least he looks like that. He looks so freaking crazy. And I don't know, I mean, I do have Samson winning this show, but yeah, I mean, it's really hard to stick with that prediction, especially after seeing this. I mean, I will still stick with it. Maybe soon we're gonna see something crazy from Samson, but if I was a betting man, if I had to put my money where my mouth is, I don't know if I would do it. Like, I think I would bet on Derek rather, because yeah, I think this guy realistically has the biggest chances. I would love to see Samson do it. I think Samson can do it. But look at this, man. Look at this craziness right here. I mean, look at the freaking width and just the mass, the sheer muscle in those freaking lats, like slabs of muscle. It's insane. It's crazy. Like this is the best white back since Dorian Yates. Probably if you talk about the width. And if you talk about the overall poses, like from behind, if you include like the axe taper, the legs, the glutes and everything, maybe he has the best back double bicep of all time. And I'm talking about his last year's version. I'm pretty sure this year he is going to win that title of the best wide back of all time. I mean, I don't think I can see him, really challenging the back of Ronnie Coleman, for example. Maybe he can push Phil Heath's back. Maybe, because he has the width in the clavicles as well, but I don't know. But this is going to be definitely one of the best backs of all time. I mean, the mass, the details as well, the way how it flows in the back poses. Yeah, and they say shows are won from the back. And we know Derek is going to destroy Hadi in the back pose. I mean, he did last year, and this time around, he looks so much better. It's crazy. Look at this. Look at this freaking... I don't know how to call this. I mean, how much muscle this guy has on his back. It's ridiculous. And his show is in 2 weeks. He's gonna get better in those 2 weeks. I mean, I don't think he's gonna improve his conditioning anymore at this point, but he's gonna get fresher. He's probably gonna rest up. He's gonna eventually, carb up. He's gonna dehydrate a little. And yeah, that final package, what him and his coach Hani Rambert, the best coach in the world by the way, will bring is going to be something nasty, something insane. I mean, I cheer for the Sharchev camp, for Milos and Samson. I would love to see that camp win the Mr. Olympia, but yeah, after seeing this, I don't know. I don't know if I can still say that. Let's wait a few more days. Let's wait. Maybe Samson is going to post something that's crazier than this. But is that possible? Is that really possible? I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure at this point that this is your new Mr. Olympia winner, 2023 Derek Lunsford. But yeah, there are still like a little bit less than 2 weeks left, so let's wait and find out. But yeah, once again, this is insane. I think this is game over pretty much. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this for the best coverage of the Mr. Olympia that is happening in 2 weeks. Stay tuned, subscribe. Thank you guys so much. See you soon, all the best, and bye-bye.